This is OR logic. This is AND logic. Okay, correct. This is a AND logic, this one, and this is a OR logic, correct. So this kind of decision making is possible through AND OR logic. So let us look at fundamentals of logic. So especially here we are looking at what kind of logic? We are looking at binary logic. Why binary? Here I am not saying watch the movie, maybe. I am not looking for that answer. I am always looking for yes, no kind of answer. So there are only two outcomes of this decision. Yes, no. So yes, no means what? Binary. Binary means what? There is only two possibilities. Binary means only two possibilities. Correct? What are those two possibilities? Yes, no. Or yes can also be told as on, no can also be told as off. Yes can also be told as true, no can also be told as false. Yes can also be told as 1, no can also be told as 0. Whatever way you say, I can categorize them this way. There are only two possibilities. So we are looking at not a case where I am saying maybe, may not be, not like that. I am always looking for a yes, no, on, off, true, false, 1, 0 kind of decisions. So that is why we are using the binary logic, because there are only two possibilities. So what we saw by this example is that using binary logic, we can design modules which can take decisions. What kind of decisions? Binary logic decisions. Can take binary logic decisions. Like for example, if you look at this module, if you give these inputs, based on these inputs, it will analyze and tell you whether you can watch the movie or you cannot watch the movie. Correct? Once you can design a module which can take decision, this is the fundamental step of automation. This is the fundamental step of automation. Because now what you want to do in automation, you want somebody else to say, for example, what you are saying automation means some machine is taking logic decisions on your behalf. Correct? That's what is automation, right? You have a lift which is now opening the door on its own, closing. Earlier days and all, you had a lift that there used to be a lift man inside the lift who will open the door for you, who will close the door for you, or you have to open the door, close the door of the lift and operate. Now it's automated. You stand in front of the lift, the door opens automatically. The door closes automatically. Correct? That is automation. Correct? You need not open the door anymore. You need not close the door anymore. So the lift machine is taking the decision when to open the door, when to close the door. Correct? That is automation. So it is what? Open or close. Two kinds of decision only. That's a binary logic decision. Correct? Similarly, you are going to, let's say, some fancy, let's say you are going to a very big 5-star hotel kind of a setup. or present day you have a home automation. So you don't want to switch the light. When people are entering, automatically light turns on. When people are leaving, nobody is there in the room, automatically light turns off. Correct? That is an automation. So there's a module which is sensing when to turn on the light, when to turn off the light. It's a binary decision, on off kind of decision. When to turn on the fan, when to turn off the fan, when to turn on the AC, when to turn off the AC. All are on off kind of decisions. So when you are able to design modules which can take these decisions, this is the fundamental step of automation. Correct? Correct? So you can start giving examples, multiple thousands of examples you can give like this. So what we are saying is, ultimately, using binary logic, we can design modules that can take binary logic decisions. This is what we are trying to say. Clear? Now let us look at this in a little more detail. So I'm going to sort of add some more finer details to it. Look at this. So what is this module trying to do? What is this guy specifically trying to do? This is a module, I will say. This is a module which takes in all these inputs like star cast, story, screenplay, time available. All these inputs it is taking, and it is taking a decision saying that whether to watch the movie, yes or no. If you don't have time, you cannot watch the movie. It will say you cannot watch the movie. If star cast, story, screenplay, everything is not good, then condition X will not be met. Even though you have time to watch the movie, the condition X is not met. Condition X is not met means what? Star cast is also bad, story is also bad, screenplay is also bad. Condition X is not met. So even though you have time to be available, you will not watch the movie. So under what condition you will watch the movie? Either star cast, story or screenplay is good and you have time available. Then you decide to watch the movie. So now I am going to redraw the same thing here. I am going to say this as OR. So this is good star cast, good story, good screenplay, and this is my condition called X, and this is my AND time available. And based on this, you say watch movie. So this is my module. Correct? Now I'm going to add one more sort of a terminology here. So what is this module doing? This module is combining the present conditions, correct? Yes or no? When the time is available, it is not telling whether time is available after 3 years or tomorrow. It is telling time available now or not. Correct? That's why I'm saying present conditions. It is combining all these present conditions and taking a decision. So this module, I can also say it is a combinational logic design. Because it is combining the present conditions and taking a decision, I am saying this module as a combinational logic design. Clear? Is this clear to all of you? So, using binary logic, we are creating modules which will combine the present conditions and take a decision. That is what we are calling it as combinational logic design. Okay? I hope this discussion is clear. We will meet again to discuss on fundamentals of binary logic in the next session. Okay? Till then, have a great time. Stay tuned.